When you sit down to eat at one of the many restaurants on a cruise ship, you usually don't think about everything that goes into creating all those menu choices and options. The galley connecting sections of the ship, where a majority of the food preparation takes place, is stunningly huge. Imagine a kitchen that has to serve 3,500 guests, ordering 5,000 appetizers, 4,200 entrees, and 2,800 desserts every night. You bet it's huge and efficient. We were lucky enough to get an exclusive tour of the galley on the ship, talk to the people behind creating all of this food, and even have an amazing taste test. Hey guys, so today we're actually getting a behind the scenes tour of the galley. It was a little bit too busy the other night with the chef's table, so now that it's a little bit quieter, a little less hustle and bustle, we get to go check things out. Let's go see.
Welcome to the galley.
Dinner last night was fantastic, by the way. It was so good. Just gonna hold on to these for later then, I guess. Fantastic so far. So, what is your favorite dish to cook?
Today? Basically, all is my favorite.
All is your favorite. How much of this do you design, and how much are you able to kind of be creative?
Design, we have a fixed menu, like now we keep a fixed menu. All the carnivals we have a different menu.
Okay.
3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day, 9 day, 14 days. And all the menus have been decided by the corporate office. After the corporate office, check the guest feedback, and accordingly we keep updating all our menus. This American table, just now we launched the American table. So all the menus are just here.
How often do you guys update your menus exactly?
It depends, like 3 months, 6 months, and whatever the dishes.
Nice.
It's all depend on the guest coming.
So we have the American Navy bean soup here, right? A very light kind of chicken broth flavor. There's a lot of onions, very mild, not a lot of overpoweringness of it, very, very subtle. Only the textures really come out. And the parsley flakes just kind of add another little element of texture to it as well. Give it a try. Super good. So it has a really nice bright red color. Nice thickness too. Definitely a tomato based. I'm assuming it's tomato based, right? Ah, nice. Let's get a little chunk of chicken here.
The julienne tortilla, the fried one.
Make sure we get some tortilla there too. There. Oh yeah.
I'll give you.
I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, but that is super light. Just enough. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You good there?
Yeah.
Really good. A nice hit in cilantro. So some people have a genetic mutation where lavender and cilantro is almost a soapy taste to it. So there are some people, I don't know, it could be you. I'm not a big fan. I'm one of the people who has like a soapy taste for cilantro. However, it's just the right amount where it's not overpowering. Even just like a tiny, tiny bit. Usually I'm like, nope, won't eat it. This is like the perfect balance of it. Nice, creamy. It has a little bit of heat, but not too much. I really like a lot of spiciness to it, but definitely not overpowering. My mom would like it, and she does not like heat at all. Really nice.
When the guest comes on the thing, waiter goes to the store.
And you said this is a gazpacho, so it is a cold soup, right?
Yeah, it's a cold soup. Cold and vegetarian, like no meat. No meat,
nothing in it. What's in the center?
It's we make a symbol like cucumber,
okay,
peppers and everything.
Cucumbers, peppers, nice.
Tomatoes.
Oh, let's dig in.
The tarragon as a garnish.
Nice little tarragon garnish. Really strong cucumber flavor to it. Little bit of mild heat.
Cucumber kind of cools down your palate as the heat's kind of expanding in your mouth. Definitely get a bite of the center as well. It has a nice oniony bite to it as well. Super nice, super smooth, very crisp and clean. Give that a... So right now we have Oysters Rockefeller, dish that I've always heard about, but I've actually never had before. Yeah, beautifully presented. So again, I don't think I've actually ever had oysters before. So this will be a very interesting type of first taste. So I think that is spinach with a bunch of different types of cheeses as well. So let's give it a try. It's very nice. Buttery cheesiness. Spinach really comes out quite a bit. A slight fishiness from the oyster itself, but very refreshing. Just like you're almost like at the ocean kind of dining on it. Very great. Actually in your vegetable spring roll?
It's a mixed vegetable we have, like cabbage, carrot, the Chinese cabbage, cilantro, cilantro, then the rice noodles.
Is that a ponzu sauce?
Yeah, ponzu.
I love ponzu. It's one of my favorite dipping sauces for a lot of different dumplings and everything else. Let's give this a nice little try. I'm just gonna use my fingers for this one.
Ponzu and it is...
Wow, that's delicious. The outside is perfectly cooked. I think it's actually baked and not deep fried. It absolutely tastes phenomenal. And no, you're good. I'm definitely going in for another bite with this one. This is good. So moving along, we have a beautiful seared tuna. Nice sear on the outside with a little bits of arugula and a little spicy red sauce on the outside. And these are balsamic and I believe sour cream caviar pearls, which they use molecular gastronomy, purification, and a calcium chloride bath where they kind of dip it in to be able to kind of spherify it. And then breaking it into it on your palate, it dice and dissolves in your mouth so it turns back into a balsamic vinaigrette on top. So let's take a look at this. It melts in your mouth. Absolutely phenomenal. And that's a cucumber relish underneath?
Yeah, cucumber and pineapple relish with the Italian dressing. And on the side we have red pepper.
It's phenomenal. Melts in your mouth, super amazing. I'm not a huge fan of seafood, but I'm blown away. It's absolutely astonishing right now. So up next we have baked meatballs. Is this with beef, veal? Are they sausage, or how would you?
This is a beef.
Okay.
Ground beef we use. And this is a homemade we make.
Okay. With mozzarella cheese melted on?
On the top is the mozzarella cheese, gratinate.
A slight arugula salad with a slice of Parmesan cheese?
On the top? Yeah, on the slice of Parmesan.
Look at that. Nice, elegant, simple. It's great. Nice, homey type of feel to it. It tastes just like kind of my parents would cook it. It's great. It's nice home feel to it, but it still has a really good flavor, a lot of development into it. I don't know, guys. I'm running out of words to describe. I need a little thesaurus over here to kind of describe awesome. This is a vegetarian dish, I believe. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are one of my favorite foods to work with. They just have like this really great consistency that you can just kind of grow, and they're almost like food sponges. They can really absorb flavors and they can work well with almost anything. And I believe it's in a little cream sauce as well. I think this is a mango or maybe even squash. I'll let you guys know in just a moment. That's a squash. Thank you so much. And that's completely vegetarian?
Yeah, completely vegetarian.
I would order that any single day. I love meat, but that's just phenomenal. The butternut squash really adds an extra nice little sweetness to it that the mushroom doesn't have on its own.
Mushroom is very good.
Oh yeah, very, very good.
And now we have this Indian vegetarian menu. Every day we have it.
So what would you recommend me dip or mix or?
These are the condiments. You
Okay.
can take this here also. These are the condiment also goes with the.
Okay.
For example, when you come on the dining room, when you order the vegetarian, so this is the waiter will come with you.
Okay.
Every day we have a different. And plus the non-vegetarian, if the guest request the non-vegetarian, we make a separate.
Okay.
But this is in the menu.
I'm assuming this one's a little bit spicy.
There's the mirchi ka size, basically the chili.
Good, good, good.
Paneer dal is the chana dal.
Okay.
Vegetable pulao.
So I will try the paneer,
Paneer cottage cheese.
and I will dip it in this. Let's give this a little try here. So paneer is a tofu,
So it's a cottage cheese.
cottage cheese. Okay.
It's a homemade cottage cheese we make.
That definitely has a kick.
Not too much spicy we also. We have all kinds, all over the world. The guests come.
Oh yeah. I really like that a lot. The cottage cheese has a really nice texture to it. Even though it's kind of held together firm on the outside, when you start chewing into it, it starts to crumple up a little bit in your mouth. And that heat is really nice. It's not like an instant hot. It kind of adds on a little bit at a time, which is just perfect. I love spicy foods. I love Indian food a lot.
And this goes up with the accompaniment. We have a kebab. Every day we have a different kebab. Then with the salad, pickle, and the raita and the papa.
I dipped this into that, and I got a big scoop of that yesterday. I had a real bad time. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a chip right now and dip it in.
The yogurt also.
I will also dip a bit into the yogurt sauce to cool it down a bit. No, is this a potato or is it
This one?
the middle? Yeah.
No, this is made with the lentil.
Okay, so that's lentils pressed out.
It's a lentil ready-made itself.
Really good. Tastes much less mellow with the yogurt sauce added on top of it. If you're not a huge fan of spices, make sure you get that yogurt topping just on top. It really helps kind of smooth over some of the spices. Yogurts have a lot of fats in it. That helps get rid of some of the capsaicin particles that kind of get stuck in your tongue. And yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, everything that I've had so far is absolutely amazing. And now we're kind of working our way down to dessert.
Now the sweetest part.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. So what do we have here exactly?
We have a strawberry almond plum here with rhubarb soup and passion fruit plum
Okay.
with tapioca with basil sauce and light coconut cake with lime jam.
It looks amazing. So with the sauce, do I drizzle it on top?
Rhubarb soup.
So on the bottom, okay. So you said this is a almond sauce?
Soup.
Almond soup, got it. Nice. Strawberries just float up. It's visually amazing. Spoon. Definitely a bit more. Should we add a little bit of the soup to it? Gonna grab my fork and kind of help out my spoon buddy. Moist. Very, very moist. It has a really nice crummy type of texture to it. The strawberry flavor really comes out, and it's not artificial. It's a very fresh flavor. The almond's very light and mellow in the background. Nice little subtle note. Let's get into the passion fruit flan. It smells super fresh, very floral. Just like pudding. It's light but also rich at the same time. You can really have the egg yolks come out into it. The passion fruit's very nice, mellow. Nothing's really overpowering. It's very refreshing, very light. And for the last one is a coconut lime cake. Nice, simple, easy presentation. Grab a little wedge. And you gotta dip it in the lime sauce. You can easily smell the coconut, very, very fragrant. The lime too in the sauce really comes out quite a lot. It's so light. It's one of the lightest desserts I think I've ever had. The coconut is almost like a whipped cream. Very, very fragrant. Easily covers your palate in a nice coconut. And the lime flavor is so subtle, but it mixes very, very well with the coconut. Thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. I had such an amazing time. Thank you so much. I had such a great time. It was awesome.
When we can see this?
Food do you guys normally make in one day?
Like passion fruit prawn, they are missing 450 portions they are making. Yesterday, chocolate melting cake they are making. And diet coconut cake, 200 for 250 portions. And financial, 200 portions.
What's the most popular dessert on the menu?
Like the passion fruit prawn.
Really? Okay. I really like the creme brulee a lot, but that's just my personal experience. It was amazing. I just like kind of cracking it on top. Nice little crunchiness to it. Everything is just fantastic. I always have a great time at Carnival Food Chips. And it's really cool, and we really appreciate you taking us behind the scenes in the galley, because I know not a lot of people have the ability to record back here, so this is a really big honor for us. So what is the most popular entree that people usually get?
So today we had the lamb shank, we have the most popular one. And the vegetarian is the portobello. And after that is the tuna ghost. Caesar salad is
Always a staple. What's your favorite?
Today we have the mushroom and the lamb.
Mushroom and the lamb?
That only we put.
Nice. I would probably say my favorite was actually the mushroom as well. I just really, really love mushrooms a lot. And then I would probably say the coconut lime cake was probably my favorite. It was just so light, so subtle of coconut, and it wasn't overpowering or artificial or anything. It was just fantastic. I really appreciate you letting us come down here and kind of invade your space a bit. It was a really nice time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.